Hi guys, Lewis here for another week of Piranha Bytes. So I'll get right to it as I always do. First couple of issues here that I've read have got me really excited. Batman 118. So Tinian's reign is over. Joshua Williamson is on it now. Because I've been a bit up and down with Tinian's stuff on Batman, to be honest. I thought his detective run was much better. This Williamson stuff starts off with a bang. I'm really happy to be reading Batman again. The art from Molina was gorgeous as well. I love the front cover. I love the fact that he's got the yellow shield logo back. That's one of my favourite things about his costume. And it throws back to some Morrison stuff, throwing in some Batman Incorporated. And that is probably, in terms of an extended run, my favourite Batman stuff of all time. So I love that it's doing that. And I'm trying to be tight-lipped so I don't spoil anything for you, because the cliffhanger is pretty cool as well. But if you're already on Batman, then you're in for a treat. If you're not, get on it, because Batman's gone back to being one of the best books on the shelves. Okay then, next one. I've been excited for this for months. It's the advantage of doing orders here. You get to see it all early. Devil's Reign issue 1. Chip Zdarsky doing his Daredevil-centric Marvel event. And I mean, I can't lie. It basically looks like he's just looked at Civil War and gone, needs more Daredevil. But that's not a bad thing. I like Civil War and I like Daredevil. But yeah, it's very much like, superheroes are outlawed, we're coming after you, blah, 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 blah. I mean, with Civil War, it was heroes fighting heroes. This time, it is Kingpin or Mayor Fisk or whatever you want to call him, getting a bit annoyed with heroes and going, do you know what, I've had it. So at least all the heroes are on the same side this time. And it's really well executed. It's entertaining. But it does lose points for originality because it is basically Civil War. But it's still worth a read. I really enjoyed it, and I've put it on my pull list, and I advise everyone else to do so, especially if you're already on Daredevil, because it's very important to him right now. And then what else we got? Amazing SpiderMan 80.BEY. That's part of the current Beyond arc. I really enjoyed the first issue of this. I've not read since. I'm probably going to wait for trade because there's only so many hours in the day and I can't read everything, contrary to popular belief. But yeah, I've enjoyed what I've read of this. So if you're enjoying it, carry on. Next one, Captain America Iron Man #1. Very curious about this because obviously they're not characters that have always seen eye to eye. I don't recognise creators on it really. It says Rosenberg on the front, but it's not Matthew Rosenberg. It's a colorist, so I don't know them either. But I always say, I've said it maybe half a dozen times on here, give new creators a chance, because everyone was a nobody at some point. Batman again, but this time Batman 89, the Tim Burton first stuff. Issue 4 of 6 now, so that's nearly finished. I mean, make what you will of that Robin design. But yeah, if you're already on that, just carry on, because it's obviously not going to get bad in the middle of the series. Just hinges on the ending. New AWA #1 here, Crimson Cage. Not had a chance to check it out yet, and just what I said about the others, no-name creators, but it's always worth giving them a shot, especially in the case of AWA, because I can't remember reading a bad thing from them. I probably have and can't remember it, but either way, they've got a really good ratio, and normally their new series is well worth your time. Next one, I can't believe I've not read this yet, given how much I wax lyrical about this writer every time. Dark Knights of Steel issue 2. Loved the first issue, it was really good. It's just caught my eye, John Constantine's on the cover there, and I'm in the middle of a massive Hellblazer binge. I'm in the middle of Mike Carey run now, so I'm on issue 190 something. But yeah, Tom Taylor, him, Zdarsky and Lemire are probably my favourite guys right now, so if you're not on this already, get on it. It's only on issue 2, so it won't even be long to catch up. Another #1, I don't know how to pronounce this, Hecate's Will or Hecate's Will, I'm not sure. But do you know what? Just what I said about the AWA #1. This is a Black Mask #1, another publisher that are generally synonymous with really good titles, and really good titles that fly under the radar. So don't miss out on that, because it's probably good. Marvel Voices #1. This time Community Dardis or something, I can't really pronounce that either. But celebrating the Latina characters, and it's drawn appropriately. The cover's drawn by Joe Quesada. He doesn't draw enough. I'd really like to see some interior work from him again. But these one-shots are always cool. There's always some little hidden gems in there. And yeah, so check that out if you've got the other Marvel Voices stuff, because it's probably more of the same. Another Tom Taylor, Superman, son of Kal-El annual. Yeah, I always say about this guy, he's writing the best Superman title at the moment. Batman Detective was the best Batman title while that was coming out. It's just wrapped up. And Nightwing, my favourite superhero book. So he's killing it at the moment. So again, pick up anything with his name on. And that leaves me to end on my golden oldie from the Vault pick. Because that is Jonathan Kent. But where he kind of made his breakout, if you like. The Superman Rebuff series. This here is the first trade called Son of Superman. And it is one of, if not the best Superman ongoings, period, really, in terms of like an extended run, because I'm a big believer in the fact that you can't really top All-Star Superman. Grant Morrison kind of wrote the book on Superman in that, really. Like, I'm not sure you can ever get better. But in terms of extended runs, this or Jeff Johns, I'd say, and Jeff Johns' stuff wasn't sustained enough or long enough, maybe, whereas this was 30-odd issues of gold from Tomasi and Gleason. And I still have a slight resentment to Bendis for kicking this team off the book just so he could, I'll just say it, ruin the character. So yeah, if you wanted to go back to the glory days when Superman was a title worth reading, check this out. It came out 2016 is when Rebuff started, and this was the best DC book out, and one of 3 titles I would have said was the best book out, period, on the shelves. This, Kill or Be Killed by Ed Brubaker, and the Adam Hughes, Betty and Veronica, which I know I get funny looks for every time I say, but don't knock it till you tried it. That's all for this week. For a comprehensive list of everything out, check Dave's newsletter.
Piranha, white, white, white. Piranha, 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 white, white, white. Piranha, 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 piranha.